Hello, I'm Sasha, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to form good habits. Everyone knows smoking is bad for your health, but why do so many people still smoke? Why do they find it difficult to stop smoking? It's because smoking has become a habit. People who smoke have probably done so every day since they started. We can have both good and bad habits. But have you ever wondered how long it actually takes to form a habit? It doesn't take 21 days to form a habit. When I was in middle school, I used to play guitar. When I would learn a new song, I would always just learn my favorite part of the song and not bother to learn the rest. One day, I decided to learn one song from beginning until the end. I came across an article on a sheet music website titled, "It Takes 21 Days to Form a Habit." According to the article, if I could do something every day for 21 days, I could make it a habit. So, it said that I could learn a song in 21 days if I practiced it every day for 21 days consecutively. Thinking about it now, it sounds ridiculous. But back then, I would believe anything that told me I could learn something quickly. I tried it, but I couldn't do it for 21 days in a row. Some days I had too much homework or I would have to go somewhere, so I failed to complete 21 consecutive days. In the end, I didn't learn the entire song, just the first half. After this experience, I didn't use this method again. Who made the 21-day rule? The concept that it takes 21 days to form a new habit came from plastic surgeon Maxwell Maltz in the 1950s. He noticed that it took his patients about 21 days to get used to their new features after surgery. Maltz ended up writing a book about his findings, but many people misunderstood the meaning of this. People began to share this misinterpreted information and created the 21-day rule to form a new habit. When people found that the 21-day rule didn't work well, real studies were conducted. The evidence from a study in 2010 suggests that it actually takes on average 66 days to create a new habit. So why do people care so much about making new habits? Habits are actions that we do automatically. There is no thought process in between. Naturally, people want to know how they can do this so they can choose what they want to be able to do automatically. You could also make actions that you don't really like to do a habit so that you don't feel burdened or stressed doing them. Personally, I think habits are great for saving time and learning new things. For example, what if you wanted to exercise to get into shape? In order to do this, you would have to exercise consistently over a long period of time. Does that sound like something you could do? I bet you're thinking, nope, not me, I don't have time, or I'm too lazy, or I like how I look now. Okay, what if I told you to wake up 5 minutes early every day and do 10 sit-ups for a week? If you miss one day, that's okay, as long as you don't miss 2 days in a row. Does that sound like something you could do? Okay, so how about for the next 2 weeks after that, wake up 10 minutes earlier and do 10 push-ups as well? Doesn't sound too bad, does it? The hard part is starting. Most tasks seem that way at first. Impossible, difficult, but breaking things down into smaller steps and taking your time to make a long-term habit will help. The most important thing I think you should take from this is that it's okay to go off track occasionally, but the key is not to think of it as failure and always get back on track. Make a plan. As I got older, I found what helped me create a habit was making a plan. Years later, I was living in Korea. I was working really long hours at work, and I was gaining some weight. So I joined a gym. Before I joined, I thought it would be a waste of money if I just gave up. I thought that it would take a long time for me to lose the weight. Also, I thought it would be really hard to exercise because I was so out of shape. So I made a plan. I would only pay for 3 months. It didn't matter how long I went for. I just had to exercise for at least 30 minutes for the first week. I also planned to go 5 times a week. My first week was not bad. On my first day, I jogged for 10 minutes and I walked for 20 minutes. The fifth time I went, I jogged for 15 minutes and walked for 15 minutes. In my second week, I started exercising for 45 minutes. I realized that it wasn't difficult at all to exercise for two reasons. One, I didn't have a set day I had to go to the gym. I just had to go 5 times in 1 week. Two, I didn't start off with too much. I just did a little bit each time. If I wanted to, I did more. Making a plan first helped me gain consistency. Then consistency made it a habit. First, I broke down the task into smaller steps that I could do. Second, I started doing something small and comfortable. Finally, I slowly made it more challenging for myself after each week. After that, it became a habit. Set your own pace. Everyone learns at different speeds, which is why it's important to set your own pace so you don't feel defeated for not being able to achieve something. Small wins start building confidence. Setting your own pace doesn't overwhelm you. Just do something first, and then keep doing it. Then consistency helps you build the habits that set you up for success. Do you know why the Navy SEALs have to make their beds perfectly as soon as they wake up? It's because completing one small task will encourage you to complete more tasks. In the words of Admiral William H. McRaven, if you can't do the little things right, you will never be able to do the big things right.
Thank you very much. If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task, and another, and another. And by the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that the little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you'll never be able to do the big things right. So if you want to change the world, start off by making your bed.
I hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.